My name is Gabby. I'm on the University of Guelph's first response team. I first joined in my second year, so this is my fourth year. The first response team is a group of student volunteers. There are about 40 of us, and we are on call from 4:30 p.m. till 8 a.m. weeknights, and then weekends we're on 24 hours. So we respond as sort of like a first line of response to medical or mental health emergencies before either EMS or police are dispatched. I've come into contact a lot with alcohol misuse and alcohol harm. Lots of the calls that we respond to end up being EMS calls, so you'll end up at the hospital. I think it can often be easy to feel like you want to fit in with a bunch of people that you've never really interacted with before, and I think for many people alcohol seems to be a bit of a social lubricant, so I think sometimes they'll drink a little bit preemptively before going to a party, and as such they end up drinking far more than they expected because they drink very quickly to end up feeling more comfortable, and then they continue drinking, and before you know it, you've had far more than you anticipated to. Most students think that over 90% of their peers drink or consume alcohol on a fairly regular basis, when in fact it's actually far less than that. It's around I think maybe 70%. So I think people often, or students specifically, often expect that everyone around them is drinking when that's also not true. My personal experience has actually been very fortunate. I have found that honestly across the board people are really, really understanding when it comes to alcohol consumption. I think it's a very, very small portion of people that put peer pressure on others, and unfortunately that is what sort of makes the headlines and stuff like that, and that's all the stuff that we respond to as members of the first response team. But for me personally, like I said, I have a huge amount of friends that just don't drink at all and no one really questions it. There are a variety of resources that students have the opportunity to access on campus. So we have counseling services which can deal with sort of the more psychosocial issues surrounding alcohol and alcohol misuse, as well as our Wellness Education Center. We have a huge variety of resources and lots of peer-to-peer educators that can really help students with their struggle on learning how to properly consume alcohol or not consume alcohol.